Hi. Oh, sorry. My God. I was eating donuts earlier and I feel like a heifer. Good evening. Hello, Siren. Am I, oh, are you climaxing, Siren? Hey, Brandon, Jan, Missy K. Yes, I'm about to get some sleep here soon too, but I wanted to show you something outside, how beautiful it is. But also, hold on. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me get my bearings together, folks, and gather around. No, no chance. No, no dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My see. Oh, what happened? Oh, my hand's over it. I got to do this the ghetto way real quick. So I apologize. I'm working on getting my router box thingy so I can stream from my computer, but I actually have liked streaming from my phone the last couple of months. It's been nice because you can like move around and stuff, you know? So let me go here. So I was doing laundry all night and I only got like 4 loads done. Um, I finally got the stank off my sheets. Just getting kind of a little bit. Actually, well, I don't want to tell. Yes, I do want to tell you. No, I don't. Yes, I will. Hold on a minute. What is going on with my computer? It's like we got like some spring rain snow outside and it's really pretty. So I'm going to show you the city side of the building because I never show you guys that side at night. But I wanted to say thank you to some people first. Because, obviously it's been really exciting the last month, but it's also been really stressful the last week with things that have happened. But I wanted to say thank you to, first of all, the people that have been sending me stuff off my Amazon wish list. Melissa, who I was in flight attendant training with, sent me dishes tonight. And Tia, I'm not going to say last names, so I just wanted to. My audio's choppy? Mm, mm, mm. How's that? How is that? Is that better for you? Brandon and Siren, maybe if you took each other's dick out of your asses, you would be able to hear better. Just kidding. Are you guys gonna do it though? It's clear? Why would you guys lie to me like that? Why do you want to lie to me? Do you want to lie and be mean? Am I good? It could be because the battery's low. Anyways, I wanted to say thank you to some people. Go eat a fucking. What are you talking about, Siren? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Why are some people lying and some aren't? I don't know who to trust around here. He's a fucking liar, Jan. Siren, are you lying to me? Don't lie to me. Oh shit. What? What about now? I think people are lying to me tonight. Your sound isn't lining up. It was good before you touched it. What? Guys, this is bullshit. Hey, Locomai. My hands smell like bleach because I was doing laundry. Hey, Jax. Now I want to know who's the liars around here and who's fucking not. Wyoming, they're lying to me about my sound being messed up. Siren is lying to me. Brandon lied a little bit earlier too, and now look, he's going back on his lies. He's going back on his lies. I'm telling you, these two have a secret romance going on that nobody knows about, and they're just fucking with all of us. They're doing it just for fun. Hit a 1 if I'm okay. Hit a 2 if my sound is choppy, and hit a 3 if you just enjoy fuckings with me. Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. Wait, Wyoming, my sound is messed up? Liars. Liars. All right, well then, hold on. Oh, it's not messed up. Okay. Hold on. Before my phone runs lower on battery, I gotta show you this real quick. Come with me. Get naked. Actually, Siren, hold on. Look, I have to return these. All right, listen. I'm a little kinky in the boudoir. So I was hanging out with this hot guy that I've known for like 15 years, by the way. And you guys, I'm gonna show you the other outfit. You know how you wear like outfits in the bedroom? Well, I accidentally ordered the wrong football pants, you know, to dress up like a football player. These are children's size. I tried squeezing these on. It's like, hold on, I'll get it. Oh, God, I'll get it. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, 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 God. My hands. And I'm like, I'll just suck it. Just kidding. Actually, I'm not kidding. So these are being returned. I gotta work out. Hey, Pink. Okay, so if my sound is not messed up, let me do this real quick because my phone's gonna run out of battery and I have to plug it in. And I want to run you guys out on the balcony on the city side, but I want to say thank you to Tia. I'm not saying last names. Oscar. Um, uh, Shit. Hurry up, computer. Debbie. Um, Christine. Gladys. Rachel. Um, Lorak. That was last week for the PayPals and um, thank you because they've been helpful. Wait till you see the other outfit. And I did wear it while we were doing it, and I'll show it to you. But hold on. It's a wrestling outfit. All right, we gotta be quiet. We're going in the hallway. Shh. You know, it's fun having my own place because I can like walk around in sports gear and do whoever I want. It's fantastic. Why haven't I done this sooner in life? Okay, you guys ready? Shh. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side. Okay. Okay, I want to show you. It's so I normally show you the other side with the parking garage when I go to these crazy things. Oh, you can't really see the city because the smog. Oh my god, look at the drop. This is only the eighth floor. Holy shit. That's the city line right there. But the clouds and stuff are covering it. Oh my god, I'm so shaky. I cannot stand by this thing. Look. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Whew. My stomach. My legs shaking there. Okay. Look at guys. We have trash service outside of our door. So we don't even have to bring it down to the dumpster if we would want to. They come every day. Isn't that awesome? Every day they come. All right. Um, love you, Van. Oh, I love you, Van. All right, you guys want to see something else? Okay, hold on. Let me turn my fan off in my room. I just did my sheets, so I put my granny sheets on, okay? Don't fucking judge me. All right. Oh, look at my family. There's my dad. There's me. There's my brother, my mom, and my sister. I keep them right by my bed, right next to Mrs. Portland. And Save Robbie and the Pink Power Ranger doll and Miss Piggy. Okay, you guys ready for this? I'm going to change. So I'm going to put my camera here because I'm going to have to get naked for a second, okay? And then we'll do the rest of the live stream in this outfit. So hold on just a minute. I said hold on. Jesus. God. You just brace yourself. Now, I do need to work out, so do not judge me, okay? However, this was a very fun outfit to get into the other day. And get into the groove. You'll have to prove your love to me. Hell yeah. I just want to show you what I've been exploring in my world, you know? I'm naked right in front of my window. Oh well. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yo. This has a penis pouch in it. Oh my god. Hold on. Mom, don't watch this live stream, okay? Are you guys ready for the big reveal? Hold on, let me put my camera. Hold on. What's that? Look at this. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna give you a real good look, okay? Now, this is the new me. All right? I've been exploring my body. Okay? Isn't this cute? Now I do need to work out more, okay? So don't judge me. Look at the the Isn't this fun? Shut up. Wait a minute. Look, my what? Did you see my peen? Did you see my penis? When I was changing, did you see my penis? Shut up. You did not. Oh, okay, good. Jesus. Let me show you one more thing. Let me show you one more thing. This is for the haters, okay? To show you, I do not take life too seriously, especially in the bedroom. Ready? Now, this is if you want to be a little kinky and be like, ooh, who's that? Who's that? Hold on, I'll be right back. Is it a warrior sex ninja? Wait a minute. Do I have this on right? Yeah. Do I look like I'm from Mortal Kombat? Come, like CUM bat? Mortal Kombat on my chest. Anywho, that's my life story. That's basically what it's like living by yourself. You know, the first through a few months of beginning a divorce is very, very important for your sexual well being. Okay. You did wake up at the right time, didn't you? Oh my God, look, now I'm walking around in front of my windows in my little. Um, there's men all over this place. I mean, it's normal around here. It's like the Moulin Rouge around these parts. Look at him. Hey, who's your daddy? So, yeah, I'm doing pretty good for myself. Thank you. I could work on my legs a little more, but you know, at least my package is doing pretty good. You couldn't do it without taking that singlet off. Wait, what do you mean? But no, I really was just sitting here. I know I'm joking a lot, but I was sitting here and I mean, even though I'm a hoe and stuff, God is awesome. And like I was just sitting here enjoying the rain, snow shit after I was doing laundry. And it's so crazy how like I mean, there's been so many times and it's only what, April? There's been so many times this year that I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna make it. And I don't mean like die. I mean shit, I don't know. Uh but I didn't feel like I was gonna make it at all, especially this last week. Like really, I was really, really stressing out. Um, you know, because I mean, I've lived on my own before. It's been a long time. But it's scary enough, like choosing to live on your own again, but especially when it's like thrown out of nowhere and you have to do it. Like right now, you have to do it. And it's like, oh, fuck. And considering the circumstances and everything, it's been very shitty. And like, God is awesome. And I know He takes care of me no matter what. And like the other day, I was like, I did feel embarrassed, but I was like, well, fuck, man. Like, I've asked for money for my wedding, which didn't work out. I've asked for it for when I moved and helped and was the breadwinner of my family, by the way. Um, so fuck it. I'm in need. And so that's why I wanted to say thank you to you guys because I was just sitting in silence thinking about that. And God just wanted me to come on and say thank you and also show you my sexual, lustful outfits. I'm not going to show you what else I have. Thank you, Wyoming. But I mean, really, it's I understand like YouTube, there's a lot of people on here that are my friends and they need help. And there's people, you know, that have other channels and they need help or their families need help. So it means a lot when a random crazy guy on the internet who has a fucked up crazy roller coaster life, like when you guys decide to help me out because um just after some donations I looked at my bank account and my rent will be paid for the whole month of May, which is good because I already have like a credit of like $400 on there. And I might change it so I'm not paying for my garage downstairs because that's 75 a month. But I don't know. I'll have enough for it this month. I'm kind of scared to park on the street though because I don't want to be taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, this outfit goes right up your ass. It's so tight. Yeah. And I've just been, you know, I'm not dating. Okay. I'm not going to fucking do that. But I've been having like amusement park fun with men. And I've been safe. So you could just calm down. Okay. Because I'm single, I'm 42, and there's a lot of hot men in this area. Why the fuck do you think I moved here? Didn't do it from health now, did I? You'll find something and you'll be fine. I've watched you since 2019 and you always get back up. Thank you. And it's really, I mean, because of God. I know like people may think because I don't care what people think, but I am crazy and I am up and down and I am very vulgar and sexual and my sense of humor really has no limits, but God is my number one and he always has been. And even when I like ignore him, not intentionally, just fucking life gets crazy or if I would self-medicate or whatever, you just naturally ignore everybody, including God. God's never ignored me. So thank you, Darlene. This is what I thought. We all choose who we are, be able to donate to. Uh, no one forces us, but it's a personal choice and our responsibility and no one else's. Well, and that's why um, whether you know somebody with a platform and you don't, go live on your own channel or something, like if you need help, you should ask people or share something somewhere, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube or like anybody could share anything. So that's what I try to do is like, especially if I don't, because for me, I feel bad, especially when I land myself in situations because, people will be like, hey, can you share my fundraiser or whatever? I'm like, of course. And I'm sorry, I can't donate to it, but I can definitely share it. Hey, purple butterfly. God has an awesome sense of humor. Like, I sit here and joke with myself all day long, and I know God laughs with me. I don't agree with everything you do, but I find you hilarious. And I don't agree with everything I do either. I am I'm a very uh reactive person and I mean and then there's times where I'm not reactive and I'll wait and then I build it up and I snap. I'm just crazy is really what it is. But I try every day to do something better. And that's why I've been sleeping with very attractive men. You've got to spread your seed and you've got to plant it all around the world. And if you don't, then you won't have fruit grow out of your tree in your vagina. Just kidding. But I encourage you, if you're unhappy or let's say maybe you're one of those people who really go after hard on me on here or anybody else. I mean, it is very possible to find sexual relations anywhere as long as you're safe, and that will boost your spirits and your confidence like no other. I can promise you that. uh I really appreciate that. Who's your daddy? Like, I know it's funny because sometimes when you look on here of what people say about you or some of the things or what's the word I'm looking for? I guess reputation or like how people perceive you based on what other people say. Sometimes you start to feel bad like, oh my god, like, and even though you know you're not that person, you start to feel like shit. And you're like, wait a minute, no, what that person is saying first of all isn't true, so why should I make myself feel shitty? So really, I mean, other people can believe whatever they want to, but I mean, you can't please everyone. So you just have to be like, okay, well, believe whatever. Fuck you. If you think I'm an asshole, then fuck you. I am an asshole. I'm not going to try to prove myself to be like, no, please like me. No, if you're going to be rude to me with anybody, it's treat people the way you want to be treated. And I've never just been like, I don't like that person because they did this and that to somebody else. It's like, well, I don't fucking know what the other person did to them first. So I always go based off my own decision. And that pisses some people off too. I mean, you can't please everyone, but at least I feel good doing it because I know it's what feels right to me. And sometimes what feels right to me is cussing some bitches out. Yeah, 71. I mean, I mean, I think it just comes with not allowing ourselves to get overwhelmed with bullshit, because obviously I let that happen to me all the time. And sometimes you just can't fucking, I mean, you just cannot ignore it because it's like in your face nonstop and tagging, and then people going real life. And it's like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Do you want me to have sex with you? Because I will sedate myself just enough to find your fucking trolling ass attractive just to shut you up if that's what's going to shut you up. What is it going to take? Do you want my nudes? Do you want me to punch myself in the face? Do you want me to punch myself in the face while you're having sex with me? Just kidding. See, and that takes strength, Pink. I did really good for like a whole month straight because I just had so many things going on that I just didn't want to look at other people's stuff about me, and people kept sending it to me and I didn't want to. And then, once people cross like boundaries into my real life and stuff, it's like, okay, what how can I fucking help you? Like, what do you want? It is a two-way street, Brandon, and a lot of people they don't see it like that. And one thing that I do not react well to is when anybody says, like, you owe me an apology. I find that to be a very selfish thing to say to anybody. I don't care what the situation is, because it takes two to tango, and nobody owes anybody apologies and anything. Changed behavior and like being kinder is what anybody, deserves from anyone. So I cannot stand that. Or when they're like, I will never forgive. It's, oh my God. And I have a lot of friends that say that, and still don't like that. I'm like, that is a huge problem in the world. Not forgiving. It's fucked up, and it keeps people pissed off. And I know a lot of people say, there's unforgivable things and stuff. Well, you may think that, and I agree to disagree. I really do. Because I think everybody has an opportunity to fix their behavior or go through punishment or something, and really, I mean, try to do better. That's my opinion, though. Yeah, Locomai, you're good at not watching too. I think a big part of it is it's attention. If you don't watch people, and you don't watch what they have to say and stuff, they will make sure that you hear them somehow. Oh, you didn't hear me on my channel? You didn't hear me on my community post? You didn't hear me when I tagged you 5 million times? Okay, well, let me just go into your real life now so you hear me. That's how they operate, and it's pathetic. Samantha. I had a good conversation with you the other day, Samantha. You're fun to talk to. Wait a minute. There's a fire. There's a fire in the room? What? Like, you had an actual fire? What we don't know doesn't hurt us. That could not be fucking truer. Sorry for cussing all the time, you guys. When I have high anxiety, which I've had lately, I use the word fuck a lot, and I use that a lot anyways. Yeah, when I wasn't watching people and stuff, like, it I mean, it doesn't affect me. That was like when I think it was a couple days ago, and what was I doing? I think I was like trying to organize something in the kitchen or something, and oh, okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Yes, I get it now. I get it. Pink. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Um. So Granny Fanny was saying, how would Robbie like it if I get a flash drive and send everybody in his apartment building things that he says on the internet? And then he says my address and the name of my apartment building. And I'm thinking, why the fuck would I care what the public has to think about my public opinion on my public fucking channel? If you want to take the time to fucking do bullshit like that, you're exactly who I think you are, and that's a stan, bitch. Ain't nobody give a fuck. It's like even hearing something like that, I'm like, does he do anything with his fucking life at all? No. No, he doesn't. You don't watch, but on the other hand, which would you want more out of the loop of the stress of all the BS? I care too much for my mental health. Yeah, I should care a little more for mine, especially lately, you know? And that's the other thing is there's a lot of really good people that like support you, whether it's emotionally or it just feels good to talk and, have conversations with people or have them listen or vice versa. And then you got the haters that come in and they just try to screw it up. And I've always been pretty damn transparent about anything that I go through, good or bad. And just reading some comments from people, I'm like, some people, they're people I've never seen before, or people that I've never even heard speak on a panel before, or I've seen their names around, or they're people I have seen, and they comment the most bullshit fucking things. I'm like, dude, if I have an opportunity to take a link on someone's channel, I'll tell them what I think then. If you're taking the time to leave these hateful fucking comments on anyone's channel or, comment section just to try to hurt their feelings worse when they're going through shit, God sees that shit, bitch. God sees that shit. Yeah, Amy only laughs if it's like if they're doing something evil because she's an evil human being. She's an evil creature. But that's another one who does nothing with her life but YouTube stuff like digging and just gossip, gossip, gossip all day long. She has no fun. She has no real authentic, like, good times with people. It's always something negative. And that's why it felt really good to get away from Amy because she was very negative. Like, I used to be on the phone with Amy and Nikki late at night or just sometimes like randomly, and we'd be on the phone for hours. And I'd get home and my family would be like, "Oh, who are you talking to?" I'm like, "Oh, Amy and Nikki." And my husband would roll his eyes because he cannot fucking stand Amy. I'm like, "They said hi." And he would just roll his eyes. Oh, I'm still like getting rid of all of this gunk from this cold I've had the last couple weeks. It's been terrible. Probably doesn't help. Like, it's freezing cold in my apartment right now, but I know that by morning, since the air conditioner is not turned on yet, it's probably going to be hot again. You're coming out of this mess fast, and it shows because you're getting back to relaxing more and enjoying your life. That means a lot to me, 71. Oh, it's been, God, this has been the craziest year of my life. I've never been worried so much. And it's not just been about one thing, like, it's been constant worry nonstop. Like in the beginning, January, like what was it, the first week of January? I was worried about, what was going on where, because I was planning on moving out of my house anyways. And then shit hit the fan. I ended up having to leave sooner, went to my aunt's. Then I was worried, after I self reported about getting back to work eventually. And I was unpaid at the time. And so I was going to look for like maybe DoorDash in the meantime and all that. So I was stressed about that, but then I was also stressed because my Aunt Sally is moving out of state. Like, she's moving. So now, I mean, if shit goes wrong, it's all me here because I mean, I have friends and stuff. Um, but it's all just fucking me. My parents live out of state. There's nothing to fall back on. And so it's like when that shit happened with my job last week, I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Like, I am my supplier. So it was really scary. And then I was worried about that. And then I was worried about when my, hamster died. And then it just everything, And in the beginning, I missed my animals a lot. And of course, I'm always going to miss them. But I've learned to let them go because I have no choice. Locomai knows. Locomai has heard me crying, going back and forth on my emotions, changing my mind on so many things, being unreasonable, being like, no, I want to see my animals. And she's like, trust me, it's going to be okay. You're going to have new animals one day. Just trust me. And I'm like, no. And I should have just trusted her because it has got easier over time. I mean, no one's ever going to replace my, Brooklyn and Gizmo and Phoenix. Nobody. However, they're not with me anymore. I can't see them. So, ooh, you're going to Boston Marathon. That sounds fun. Hey, what is a spud, Jan? Is that a potato? Have you considered moving somewhere else? I have, actually. I have. I've considered, to be honest, I've considered very small towns, and I'm a city boy. I've considered where my parents live, but that's too small for me. Um, I've considered other cities that are big cities but cheaper. Yeah, I don't think I'll be in Colorado the rest of my life. I'll probably end up moving somewhere else for sure. I just don't know where. Good morning, Laverne. I don't know where. Vegas would be nice to move to. It's not too expensive and I can make new memories there, because I've always said I will never go back to Vegas again. There's just too many memories, but I believe in confronting those and stomping the old memories and making new ones. Ooh, San Antonio would be good. The weather there is nice, right? Purple butterfly could move like an hour from my parents. Yeah, they have a bigger town, like a little bit out from them, like 35 minutes, 40 minutes. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's crazy because like this whole time, I mean, I kept it only my close circle of people knew what my career was. And this whole time, like, you've had people like, I have a problem. I used to crack up when she'd be like, "Ah, look at that grifter." People would call me a grifter and they'd be like, he's just lazy. He needs to get a job. They had no fucking idea. I'm like, joke's on you, bitch. That was an amazing career. I made great money. Um, I loved my job, but honestly, the older I've gotten, because I've driven between the trains and the buses, I've done it for about 17 years total. I've left a couple times and gone back. Um, but it's got to my back really bad. So I'm like, maybe this is like a blessing in disguise that like something else is gonna come along that I could like be more active and stretch with my body and stuff like that. So it's not gonna, because there's some drivers that I'd see working for that company. They've been there for 30, 40 years. I mean, they're in pain. I would love, hey, everything's bigger in Texas. I'll have to come down sometime and check it out. Yeah, and my parents would like me to live close to them. I know that. We've been talking a lot more lately, which is really nice. But yeah, Texas, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely would like to move to a red state. Because what I will say about Colorado is it's very annoying living in a very heavy blue state. And this isn't against Democrats. This is just like I feel anytime like I open my mouth when people are like, "Oh, well, this is what I believe. What do you believe?" And I'm like, "Oh, I like Trump. I like I'm a Republican," and they just fucking lose their shit. And it's like it's not comfortable. So I don't know. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, you're a blue state. Shit, I wouldn't be able to afford Hawaii. Are you kidding me? Yeah, 40s is a good time. Like I feel like there's just so many things I can change. And every single time I've looked at my horoscope this year, every single time that I've gotten like that gut feeling from like God, anytime I've seen same repeating numbers over and over and looked them up, they have all said everything in your life is changing for the better this year. Big changes are coming, big changes are happening. You have to accept them. And at the beginning of the year, I was like, no, I do not accept. No, I do not. And here I am, like literally everything has changed. Everything now. I mean, where I lived, my single status, my job now, my pets, everything, the location of where I live, which I love where I live. I mean, I could go outside and just walk, especially during the day or at night. There's so many things. Like there's a Trader Joe's close by. There's like a movie theater. There's shopping and it's just I love it. I love city life. Families from San Antonio and surrounding areas. Oh yeah, I think you told me that. Locomai, South Carolina. I would not live. I would not live anywhere near Hooker and Mander's nasty fucking asses because Hooker stalks people. Aunt Sally is going all the way to the East Coast. Who's your daddy? All the way to the East Coast. She'll be close to Molly Golightly. I said, why don't you guys go have dinner together or something? Because my cousin lives out there and she's going to go be close to them and her new grandchild that's out there. That's about 2 years old now, I think. But yeah, she's moving far. But I will definitely go visit. It'll be the Jersey area. So if anybody's in that area when I go to visit Aunt Sally, let me know. Yeah, Locomai, I'm thinking like if I did move out of state, is Nevada a red state or is it a blue state? I really think there would be a lot in Vegas for me though. Like there's entertainment stuff. Like because like the older I get too, I'm like, I always wanted to do community theater or something like that. Vegas would be great for stuff like that. Like even hell, make money. Hell, if I started working on my body, I could go try out for the Magic Mike show. Those motherfuckers make good money. I just got to really get in shape. Hey, Brittany, I would totally be a stripper. A porn star? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, but you would have to make the decision to do that basically for life, though, because really you couldn't get any job after that. A lot of jobs don't like that. But I would definitely be a stripper. Exactly, Laverne. Exactly. Yeah, I told Marissa to come see me. Who's your daddy? I said, come out here. I got my own pad. I'm pretty like I'm not in downtown, but I'm close enough. I was gonna move right into Capitol Hill, but I thought about it, and the building I used to live in was beautiful. Like the fitness center was on the rooftop of like a 15-story building, and you've got a barbecue grill up there that you could use, and all sorts of stuff. But there was a liquor store in the basement and a grocery store in the basement, and I'm like, I don't want to be right in downtown. I feel like that's too close for trouble. So I'm in a good area. Oh my god, 5,300 for a one bedroom? That's really expensive. That's really expensive. According to Tiffany, I live in Section 8 housing. Bitch, mind your own. If you weren't at Jeff's, you'd be in Section 8, bitch, so shut up. And there ain't nothing wrong with Section 8 anyhow. Aw, thank you, Brittany. Section 8 housing. Since when have you seen a single man in Section 8 fucking housing? Is that even possible? A single man with no kids. Tell me where that's possible so I can fucking move there and have cheaper rent, please. Dumb bitch. Yeah, Lokamai. Trader Joe's is like right down the street. That's one of my favorite grocery stores. And it's like the most affordable, like healthy grocery stores too. I could stay in Trader Joe's for hours. I love you, Brittany. Thank you for that. And I love you, Lokamai. Tiffany pipes off her mouth because she's insecure. She projects because every single thing about her life she is ashamed of. And I don't blame her. Because if I was a failed mother like she is and a failed human, shit, I would be hurting a lot too. And I'd probably want to hurt other people's feelings and get very envious of people who are able to get back up or, fight for themselves or actually just do something to better their lives. She goes in the same cycle every day. Every day. She probably sleeps in on days where she's not awake for days at a time on a bender. Then when the evening kicks in and she throws food on the table, or if she even fucking does that, she goes straight to the White Claw and she goes to YouTube. But she's on YouTube all fucking day. And she knows I'm right. How's that beneficial to your life, hun? It's not. That's why you're miserable. You're not mad at me. You're mad at yourself, Tiff. All these bitches are. And especially like, okay, dude, when it comes to romance or dating or having sex with people, ever since my late 20s, I've known what I wanted, and that was to be single and happy and be promiscuous. And some people don't like that, but I don't care. That's what I enjoy. And then I met Cody, and Cody is an amazing human being. I love him still. And my promiscuousness still wanted to be there. And so we ended it because I didn't want to be tied down. And it was sad because Cody really, really wanted, a family and to be with me forever. And I loved him, but I just could not commit. And I was honest about it. I'm like, I want to be a whore. I'm sorry. And then I kind of got my karma in my marriage because that's kind of what happened to me. But it reminded me, like, you don't want this. Like, what are you doing? You're miserable. And there were nights I actually, in the beginning of my marriage, I laid there and I would pray to God every night. I'm like, God, can you please just make us friends? Because I was miserable. I don't like cuddling. I don't like not being able to, like, I guess you can fart in bed, but I don't fart around people. I was very uncomfortable every night, and it was starting to smother me. And so I would pray to God that he would, like, just make us friends or something. But I didn't pray for this. God's like, okay, I'll answer your prayer. And he sure did. It wasn't the way that I expected it, but I was like, okay, well, I did pray for this. So now I'm just enjoying my life and enjoying all the melting pot of men and enjoying myself. And that's what I'm going to continue to do because, God, there's so many hot men in the world. They're so fun to talk to, too. I will say, I won't give too much information, but I will say this: the outfit that I'm wearing right now. So I won't say the guy's name because people are crazy. But there's this guy that I saw him probably, like, I don't know, 15 years ago for a while, and then we stopped. Um, and we hung out. What was it? 4 nights ago or something. But I still was not feeling good, and I started getting sick, like puking. I had to wash my carpet. And the way I saw how nice he was, I was like, you could leave, just go. No. He ordered me like DoorDash, electrolytes. He cleaned up my floor. And I was like, okay, this is not normal. Any other guy would just leave. And he's a very, very handsome, attractive, nice person. So I don't know. I don't want to date though, but I'd keep him around for a while because he's cool. Yeah, 71. I don't even want to be in a relationship. I don't like people relying their happiness on me or vice versa. I don't find that to be a healthy thing to do. And especially after my last, like my marriage, there's no fucking way. I said before, I am not giving somebody myself, period, because they always disappoint. You don't know people good enough to just move in with them or trust them. There's a lot of people that end up screwing people over after 30 years. No, I am content by myself. I am happy by myself. I fucking love myself. And I love making myself happy. And there's many things, and there's many men, and there's many hobbies, and tons of shit that makes me happy. And I'm enjoying it. And I really thought I was going to stay depressed for the rest of my life. Like back in January, I was devastated. And it was mainly because of my animals. It was not because my relationship had been over for months and months. I was devastated. Exactly. 71. And not only that, but if you have a friend call you up or a family member and they say, "Hey, you want to go see a movie? Hey, you want to go grab coffee? You want to go to the store with me? Whatever." You don't have to ask anybody else or explain to anybody else what the fuck you're doing. You can get up and go. If you decide you want to get up and go for a walk, a jog, anywhere, you can do that. And I have that freedom, and I don't have to explain to people. And I feel like I had to do that in my last relationship. Well, and I would disappear often, you know, when I go on my self-medicating uh field trips, we'll say. Um, but I did that because I didn't want to be in I didn't want to be in that marriage. That's just the truth. Love you, Scotty. And now it's nice because when I walk in the door, it's my home. Nobody can be like, oh, hey, we're doing this weekend, or I don't like people making plans for me. That's another thing in relationships. Don't fucking do that. Do not make plans for me. I don't want to hang out with your fucking bullshit piece of shit friends if I don't like them, which for the most part in relationships, I do like their friends, but ask me first. So nobody makes plans for me. I make my own decisions. And if I want to sleep like today, I got a lot of stuff done early this morning and I just had a chance to like breathe and relax. And I literally took a nap all evening. I didn't have anybody poking me saying, "Why are you sleeping? Why you fuck you." This is all me up in here. You handle that, bitch. Hey, Bosco Monster. I had the wires removed from my chest from open heart surgery and it really sucks. Oh, I don't know what that entails, but I hope that you heal well and I hope that you're doing okay. And keep me updated if anything happens or anything. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Exactly, Lokamai. Travel buddies, movie dates, just be yourself without extra responsibilities. It's very nice. And see, I love to in my downtime a lot when I finish like my chores and stuff, I like to rest. Like I love to sleep, I love napping. All of my relationships that was like a problem. And I'm like or sleeping in, I love to sleep in, especially if I have a day off or whatever. I'm sleeping in and that just ugh, I cannot stand when people get it's almost like people got offended because of that. Heaven forbid I work all week and fucking want to rest, bitch. Relationships are shit. Oh, I can imagine who's your daddy. Yeah, I never wanted kids in my life. I have many, many nieces, and they were more so like my little sisters growing up, in my 20s and stuff like that. And I'm a great uncle, and we had a great time. But I was more like a big brother, and we've always had fun. But I've never wanted kids. And, in my marriage, he wanted kids, and I was just like, oh, I'm tired. Like, you realize we're 40, right? And there were other factors that other people are talking about on these streets, which is none of their business, that really scared me about having kids because I didn't want to raise a kid by myself. If you know, you know. Because unfortunately, eventually some things do, um, they do kill you. And it's scary when you love somebody and they have something that could possibly kill them. And you think about those things all the time and it worries you. And then when you bring kids into it, it's like, oh, God, no. Because, I mean, heaven forbid, by the time they get five and something happens, I'm going to be with them by myself. Fuck that shit. No. And that's just common logic to me. Push me. Your husband's cool. You've been together 9 years and he doesn't care if you nap. Oh, isn't that amazing? You got a good husband on you. You're 31 and tired. Oh, shit. Wait till you have 40. Oh, I love sleep so much. I should go back to sleep. I woke up and did laundry and I was listening to um, Tate McRae because I love Natasha and Nikki, but they were bickering, so I didn't want to go in either one. And I hope that they can work it out. I'm here to help them if they need any help. Hey, Anitra. I don't know what's going on with that, but I love them both. So, and I know Nikki's going through a hard time. So, If you guys could just pray for both of them, that'd be awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep in my wrestling outfit. Oh my god. Just kidding, I am not sleeping in this thing. What's up? Ooh, yeah, I like Revolving Door, but my favorite song is Hey Cute Jeans, take mine off me. Oh golly gee, I can't take no more, I'm going weak in my knees. Where'd you get those keys? We could share one see. We could share one see. I love Sports Car. So good. It's been on repeat. And I love Greedy also by Tate McRae. Jan, I don't watch TV. Maybe I should. I don't know. I feel like I'd become really super lazy if I did, though. TV and me just aren't a thing anymore. And I had all these DVDs when we moved from our apartment to our house. And I'm talking like the entire season of Will and Grace, the entire season of Superstore, the entire season of Sex in the City. Like, Jesus. Did you guys hear that? And tons of movies. And then, like, so when I moved into my aunt's, when Oscar was bringing my stuff, I was like, can you ask about my DVDs? They're gone. Every DVD that I owned, and this is well before my marriage relationship, gone. Don't know what the fuck they did with them, but they're gone. Lots of my shit's gone. Home videos of me when I was like 5, 6 years old, 7, my entire childhood, VHS tapes, pictures, gone. And I'm not materialistic, like I can make a memory and save it in my head, but some people just are not who you thought they were. And that's okay. Yeah, who's your daddy? I married someone with the same birthday as Chris Watts. We'll just leave it at that. And I started seeing it over time. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, I'm not big on TV. Yeah, YouTube, there's so many things on YouTube to watch. I love watching Sue Dillon. My nightly routine as I'm going to bed is I put on Sue Dillon prank calls. She puts me in a good mood. She makes me laugh. She's fucking hilarious. And I love her. It's like, I'm such a Gemini. It's either Sue Dillon or Joyce Meyer. They're like day and night. Yeah, Lokamai. Yeah, there wasn't much concern when I was like, wait, they're gone? Well, not much concern on the other end. Oh, I didn't get rid of those. Um, Who's Your Daddy? I was not able to go get my stuff um, when I moved from my house to my Aunt Sally's. And I'm like OCD, when I'm moving, I don't like other people. I like to make sure I see everything is there so I can move it all. And I wasn't able to do that. So I think there was a lot of um, anger towards me and deceit and games. And I'm just like, whatever, fine, I'll just start over. I'll start with new memories. I'll take new pictures. Oh, you're not going to give me my desk? Okay, I'll just get a new desk. I'll just get new chairs. I'll just get fucking my own everything brand new. And that's exactly what I did. Besides, my aunt gave me my bed because I didn't get my actual bed. And she gave me the couches. And she gave me like pots and pans and stuff like that. Oh, oh my God, Lokamai, you just gave me the most brilliant idea. No, they're still in my house. Who's your daddy? They're still there. Yeah, Jen. A lot of people they seem to think that they know. Um, all I'll say is I've never been violent, but I can't say that for the other people. Um, since I'm waiting to get a hamster, I should get an ant farm. I'm gonna get an ant farm. That's the perfect thing for me to get right now. You know, who's your daddy? I think it's because, I mean, with me, I've always been like this in my life. I will roll with the punches of life and just be like, oh, okay. Like, for example, I know this is like extreme, but let's say I lived in a beautiful home, like not a mansion, just a beautiful home, and a tornado came and scooped me up and threw me in the middle of a small town. I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna restart here, and I would. And then a tornado picked me up again and fucking threw me into a big city. I'd be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna pick up whatever I see that's mine over here. I don't see much, and I'm just gonna start over. People don't like that, especially if they are mad at you, whether it's your significant other, your friends, your enemies. They don't like when you can do that. And that pisses people off about me when they're mad at me. And like, I don't wish bad on people. I know God sees people and he will work with people the way that he knows that they're going to listen. So that's not up to me to be like, God, punish them. No, maybe they need a blessing. God knows what they need. So all I do is be like, God, you handle them. But see, when people don't have that mentality, they just want to see people suffer. And so they'll try to keep shit from you to try to hurt you. And you could take all my belongings and I'll be like, shit, I still got my fucking body and my dick and I'm hot and I'll start over. And I'm resilient and I got a good personality. So see you later. Keep all my shit. I don't give a fuck. Oh, okay, Jan. Oh my god, I could get a spider too. God, now I'm gonna have that song in my head all night. And the alley in the back, and the side of this room, with the windows rolled down. Boy, don't make me choose. I think you know what this is. I think you wanna. Yeah, you ain't got no misses. Oh, but you got a sports car. We could in it. Such a good song. Yeah, karma is, and that's why I said, like, when everything happened to me in January, even if it did come down to consequence of anything, I was I'm open to that because it guides me in a new direction. And consequence is a good thing. Like guardrails are a good thing. God puts, I mean, not God, people when they're building roads and highways, like in the mountains and stuff, they put a guardrail there so you don't go off the side of the mountain. But if you hit the guardrail when you're driving and you crash into it, it's gonna hurt, but at least you didn't fly off the cliff. That's how I look at consequence. It may hurt, but at least I didn't fly off the cliff. Okay, guys, I'm really excited. I could probably find a cheap because shit, ant farms are like $5 on Amazon. I'm gonna go look right now. I'm gonna go order my ant farm if I could find a cheap one. But I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful evening. I'm gonna go help Aunt Sally tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna help her with some stuff, wrapping up. She's painting the whole house all white, and I'm gonna go help her with whatever she needs help with tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a good evening or morning. I love you. I will definitely send love to her. Who's your daddy? Love you, Nitra. Love you, Jan. Locum, I love you. Love you all. And I will talk to you later. I'm going to go listen to Tate McRae in the shower.